Is that good? Oh, bye-bye.
Like Theo, Chloe has oral motor issues. She was also very premature and has a severe visual impairment.
Since she hates her high chair, I'm trying to find creative ways to get her to eat sit down, because I was getting a little tired of chasing around the house with a spoonful of yogurt. And we're getting more textures in. She's eating like little, like Stars pastas. She'll eat that. And she'll eat like a rice pudding and things with the smaller textures. I can't really get her to eat too much dry stuff yet. If I do, it's usually broken up. She doesn't seem to understand the concept of chewing. Want bye-bye?
Chloe is not speaking yet either.
See, so normally what I would have to do is this. Come here, bye-bye. Mm-hmm. She's just so active. She wants to be moving all the time, so...
Anita is trying to steer Chloe away from playing so much with electronic toys and to engage in some more active play.
Oh. What do we got in here? Want one of these? Say, what is this? Is that an Oreo? Yeah? Yeah? Stick your hand in. What's in there? I know you saw that out of the corner of your eye, didn't you? I know you saw that one. Yeah, you want one? What is this? I know, you saw that one, didn't you? That is cool. You gonna look it over? See what you got? Yeah? Yeah, is it like another sorter? She's like, this is the coolest looking little thing I've seen all day long. I've actually gotten pretty good with stackers. She's kind of liking doing them. Good job. And pull it up. There you go.
Chloe is a happy, active child.
She's like, I'm a monkey. The scariest moment was when I had a dining room chair pulled out, and she climbed on top of the dining room chair and was standing on top of the dining room table. Nothing like a blind child standing on the dining room table to scare you. You want to do an ABC book with Mommy? Look, here's your Braille. A is for alligator. Yeah? You want to try it? Okay. C for car. D. Want to flip the page? No, stop. We don't do that.
Anita corrects Chloe's inappropriate behavior.
No,
Not only
stop.
does it not look nice, it could be harmful.
That Braille goes like this. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, here's a pretty orange. It's bumpy. Bumpy orange. Feel the bumpy orange? 2 hands. Bumpy orange. What is that? Good girl. She's getting much better, but hands over hands. Much. The biggest change I've seen since our last taping was the house. She's much more social and much better around other kids. You know, we saw a lot of progress over the school year. Now it just seems that she's not only not miserable if they're around her, she's perfectly fine with it and actually seems to enjoy it. And I'm keeping twins that are about 5 months older than her. They can play with her toys and she'll sit and play along with them, and there's no shoving or freaking out because they're in her space. I think she's grown in being more assured of herself.
While Chloe is making progress, her ongoing delays in feeding and language led her parents to pursue more testing.
We went to the Child Evaluation Center, also called the Weiskopf Center, and we went there mainly because we wanted to get in their feeding clinic because we were so behind in the feeding. And I knew we were going to have some testing, but I assumed it was all speech related. So we were a little surprised when we went there, and after about 2 hours, we came out with an autism diagnosis. I mean, that wasn't something we were even remotely prepared for. We just thought we were getting an overall behavioral assessment to go to the feeding clinic. So, you know, we were both very upset. Autism and blindisms parallel so well, it's very difficult to make that diagnosis with a kid, particularly if you have a kid like Chloe and Theo, and some other kids I've ran into who have speech delays because they also had a ventilator shoved down their throat for for 6 months. So, you know, you've got all those issues.
A severe visual impairment can cause delays in all areas, including language. Each child is individual, and each child has individual learning styles and comes from different situations. And just even if they've been kids who were sick or had lots of ear infections, those kinds of things can affect language development too.
In this video, we've seen that Addison and Jonathan are learning to accommodate very well to their visual impairment, minimizing its impact on their functioning. Consequently, at this age, we see few, if any, developmental differences between them and Ethan. For Theo and Chloe, however, developmental progress has been complicated by the presence of other factors beyond visual impairment, including the impact of extreme prematurity, and for Chloe, the diagnosis of possible autism.
When we asked them, what do we need to be doing, they were saying pretty much everything you're doing, you know, because we've always taken her as a sensory issue child, and autism is nothing if not sensory issues. So we're, you know, we'll take it. And, you know, we don't know. You know, so we'll figure it out in 2 to 4 years, I guess.